Hey, what's up,
Oh,
internet? We're here on it is Wednesday morning, June 8th, and
well,
a whole bunch of stuff happened today, Rob. We got the new Miss Marvel show just debuted,
yes,
Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 4, and we have a
yeah.
Black Adam trailer
The
starring
monsters.
Dwayne.
Wait,
What?
the,
The
we're not
monsters?
the
Get out of town.
monsters.
No,
We're not doing
no,
the Rob Zombie Monsters trailer reaction.
no. Is it Rob Zombie though?
Yes, Rob Zombie has written and directed a new version of the Monsters. I thought this is what we were here for.
Okay, did the trailer come out today?
It did.
Okay. Anyways, we're not doing that. We are doing the Black Adam, or I think it's just called Black Adam. So this movie that we've been hearing a lot of talk about, a lot of pictures during all the recent the DC conventions and all that kind of stuff. All they do is show pictures, and they had The Rock come on, and I think they did a little behind the scenes thing and showed off some characters. So this is our first time seeing this actual movie in motion, right?
We saw, I think during the DC Fandom, they released some behind the scenes footage, and then they released, what was it? Maybe a 45-second clip of like a bunch of soldiers walking into like an underground room or whatever. And then he kind of lifted off the ground and he was like zapping people. It was like, and then he kept saying the hierarchy in the DC power will change forever, whatever. So
There's a terrible Rock.
Yeah, when you talk like this,
that's the worst Vin Diesel still on hybrid. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for putting up with our antics, folks. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to our channel and check out the live show. We do the Sidekick Show every Monday, and you can join us and joke around and have fun with this type of stuff. So we're going to do a trailer reaction to Black Adam, which releases only in theaters. They made a point of saying October 21st, I believe is the date.
You are correct, sir. It was actually supposed to be July. It got moved to October of this year. So
yeah.
I'm stoked to look at this trailer, John.
Yeah, and it says starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Pierce Brosnan, Noah Centineo, Aldous Hodge, and Quintessa Swindell, who I'm not familiar with, but cool name. And all it says is the world needed a hero. It got Black Adam, only in theaters October 21st. So this is our first time watching this trailer, so we're gonna check it out. So hopefully you guys dig it too, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it after. So let's rock and roll. Black Adam.
Do you have any popcorn?
Black Adam, what have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me. Over fire! War going. Now, I kneel before no one. War going on outside when you ain't safe from. In this world, there are heroes. I feel the pain in my city wherever I go. And there are villains. Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do. My vision has shown me the future. You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Okay.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
All black everything. You know my fresh coat.
Woo! Wow.
Okay, so lot to take in with that one. That was definitely more than I was expecting. I was expecting like a little teaser, like kind of like, oh, here's the Rock in the Black Adam costume, and then we'll show a bunch of the people in it. But that was pretty juicy trailer. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I actually Yeah, I gotta gather my thoughts because actually, I think it's more than I anticipated. I guess to kind of piggyback what you're saying, I didn't know what to expect from their trailer debut, given that we saw some of those little clips from before. But I was thoroughly impressed. The one thing I guess I'm somewhat confused on is that my understanding was that this was supposed to take place like many years ago because they're really introducing the JSA, right? So. I don't know how they do this time difference. Maybe the JSA are now modern day. I'm not really too sure.
I think it would be a good step. Being in the kind of comic industry and the JSA always been this like old school team. To transport this movie back into the past might not have appealed to as many people, but you never know. They didn't show us any. Did they show us like city set? They did show a little bit of a city. They mostly showed like wherever those little kind of war torn cities were and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think when you saw was it Atom Smasher running?
Yeah,
I thought they were more modern day vehicles, but I don't know. I'll have to go back and take a look at it. But regardless, dude, this looks like this looks off the chain in terms of its production value. I mean, it looks really intense. Now, I'm just going to say, though, John, like I went online and saw some people's reactions, and for the most part, they seem to be pretty positive. There are some that are like, but I'm really stoked to see this. I'm quite excited, and it'll be interesting to see how this pairs up with Shazam: Fury of the Gods, which will come out 2 months later in December of this year.
Sorry, Rob, my audio just cut out.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to take this from here. John is signing over his rights and ownership of the store to me. Free pizza Thursdays. And
oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Yes, it's the Rob G Show. We're doing another trailer reaction for the Munsters. I love it.
Yeah.
These are this is what we do when we record things. Well, actually, we're recording this, but usually when we're live, this is what happens, and John's all over the place.
Yeah, sorry. Now I have my audio back. Sorry about that, Rob.
That's fine. So I was just saying that you were going to give me control and ownership of the store.
Okay. I did not remember that part, but yeah.
So I was just saying I think it's going to be very interesting to see how well it's paired up with Shazam: Fear of the Gods when that comes out 2 months later in December of this year.
It looks like not even in the same ballpark because that Shazam movie was definitely a lot lighter. This looks hella serious, so I'm pretty hyped for that trailer. I went from like not expecting anything from this movie to that looks pretty wild. So I don't know if some people are kind of like, I wish Superman had gotten a movie along these lines, but maybe it's going to take The Rock to bring this type of movie to the DCU.
So a bunch of articles have dropped today along with this trailer where people, I guess, some of the journalists had gone and done interviews with The Rock, and he's saying he's committed to not only this character for the foreseeable future, but to helping evolve the DC universe. What that looks like now in a post Warner Brothers Discovery merger is, I don't know. But he's committed to that. I think that I agree with you, John. Listen, this thing's been in production for like 10 or 12 years, but in serious production for like the last 4. It's been a long time. There's been a lot of hype built up around this movie from Dwayne pushing this movie. So I'm actually kind of glad now we actually have something tangible to look at.
He was hyping it up a lot, and I feel like this trailer lives up to that. I was pretty impressed by that. Like I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. Did you have a character that you were kind of like really excited to see pop up?
Dr. Fate, dude. I see. Yeah. Like, listen, you know me. Fans of this show will know I'm a huge Bond fan. Pierce Brosnan. For you old guys, Remington Steele, I get it. But I was really excited, when they cast him as Dr. Fate. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out, but I think he looks, fantastic. He looks to be, not just stating the obvious, the elder statesman of this movie. And I think it's going to be fantastic. And to see Dr. Fate, like, on screen, maybe taking a little bit of Doctor Strange's mirror universe tricks. But to see Dr. Fate up there has got me super excited. I'm very excited to see what he looks like.
He looked really good. I'm really excited to see Aldous Hodge in there, who is a Hawkman, another Friday Night Lights alum. So we got Michael B. Jordan and all kinds of great people who are actually now in the Taylor Kish, Minka Kelly, like all the Adriana is it Pataki? whatever her name is.
Pilecki, right?
Pilecki, yeah, Pilecki. And even I forgot what her name is. She played Black Canary in the Harley Quinn.
Journey Smollett, right?
Yeah, Jenny Smollett. Yeah. All these alums from this fantastic show. So if you never watch Friday Night Lights, he played a character called Voodoo, who was kind of like a villain type character for them. But he was actually really fantastic in it. So I'm looking forward to seeing him step up into now the bigger. I'm sure he's done other projects before, but this one's definitely going to get him a lot of attention. So
let me ask you, John. This is our third live action Hawkman, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had it in Smallville, which is your jam.
Yeah.
We saw Hawkman in the first season of Legends of Tomorrow, and now this is a new. How did you feel about the look of Hawkman with the helmet? Because that's always been my thing, like making the helmet look cool. I think has always been a difficult. So, what did you think when we saw?
Yeah. So this one, if I remember correctly, because it went by so fast, and I got to watch it again. But it was a metal. It looked like a metal kind of golden looking helmet. So I'm glad they didn't go with like a floppy, soft, like cloth type thing,
right?
Which
he just puts it on his face.
Yeah, make him look like a bad guy from a GI Joe or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, I liked it overall. Everything in this movie looked really good. Even Atom Smasher, who is a relatively silly looking dude. He's a giant dude in like this blue and red spandex outfit. He looked pretty dangerous in there. So everything definitely, this is definitely taking a more serious tone. I remember when you talked about that teaser before. Yeah, that had already taken us like, oh, this is going serious. Because I believe he murders a whole bunch of those kind of like Black Ops dudes, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we already kind of had a little bit of indication, but this trailer, definitely brings it up to the more serious tone. I feel like it actually there didn't seem to be too many kind of jokey things going on, other than The Rock taking the baton to the head,
right?
Which was a kind of like, oh crap moment. But it looks like overall he's playing it pretty serious, I think.
So can I ask you then, John? So we know that Shazam is going. We saw again some behind the scenes footage from DC Fandom in October of 2021. We obviously have not received a trailer for that new movie. We may not until August or so of this year. Maybe even not until we get the Black Adam movie in October. But like, does this? We know that the production on Shazam, a bit more money went into it. You know, you've got Helen Mirren, you have Lucy Liu, and all that stuff. And we know that the costume is vastly different in the new Shazam movie than it was in the first one. Also, my preamble aside, do you think though that now watching this, that Zachary Levi's Shazam is a good foil for Black Adam, given the presence of The Rock? Like, do you look at this and do you have? So that's my first question. And the second one would be, do you have now more expectations and excitement for Shazam 2?
Yeah, so Shazam 1, I never caught on the original release. And I do regret not doing that because it was actually a lot of fun. But like you said, these are really opposing looking styles or character, what would you call it? Like moods or overall feel. So but if The Rock is going to, or The Rock, whatever, Black Adam is going to be this almost maybe villain, maybe they won't go full out villain. But it's going to make sense. You're going to have your easy-go-lucky Spider-Man-ish kind of type Shazam jokester going up against this super serious dude. It's going to be how they're going to play them together. Are we going to get the dance battle from Guardians of the Galaxy? Maybe not, right?
Right.
But maybe we'll get a little bit somewhere in between when they interact. So I'm interested to see what they can do with it. This is definitely looking pretty promising. I know DC, whatever cinematic universe is kind of all over the place. But this looks hell of exciting. So I'm down. I'm 100% going to see this in theaters, in IMAX probably. Rob, what about you?
Yeah, I won't see it in IMAX because my local theater's IMAX doesn't have reclining seats. And God, John, I like nothing better than to put my feet up while watching a movie. So I will see it. I will buy tickets as soon as ticket sales drop. We have no inside information, but you know it's going to be probably 30 days out of the 21st. So end of September, I'm sure you'll get pre-sales for Black Adam. I'll be buying my tickets for opening night. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm more impressed than I thought I was going to be. So put it that way. Excitement for this has definitely ratcheted up.
Yeah. Usually I try not to buy into this trailer hype, and Rob will be like, "Hey, I sent you a bunch of trailers," and I'll be like,
"You have to watch this
trailer." I'll watch it when I get to it. So I think this definitely is a trailer worth checking out. So definitely thank you for watching with us, folks. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Sorry, Rob. I'll have to go back and yeah. I don't know what. All of a sudden it just cut out. I'm using these janky headphones, so I'm gonna have to update those or something like that. But thank you for tuning in, folks. And if you like our content, please subscribe to the channel and check out all our other things. And we are representing an actual physical store, so Heroes World. You can find us in Markham, Ontario, if you are in the Markham area or Toronto area. Yeah, the GTA. That's what I want to say. Good looking out, Rob.
This guy.
All right,
can't speak. Yeah.
I'm trying, folks. But thanks for sticking with us. We'll peace out, guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this Black Adam trailer.
Yeah. Are you hyped?
Are you hyped? Yeah. Is it gonna work? Is Shazam and Black Adam gonna hype, or do they seem way on like different planets right now? So thank you, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.